Hi, Lenise Willis here, your Editor-in-Chief of Gifts and Decorative Accessories. We're here covering the Las Vegas market at the World Market Center. We have a very special guest today, Dorothy Belshaw of IMC. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks, Lenise.
Thank you.
Happy to be here.
Thanks. So why don't you give us a little bit of an overview of Las Vegas market and what's new this year? What sort of updates do we have?
Well, as with every market prior to this one, Las Vegas is in a constant state of growth and evolution. We're finishing up kind of our 4 to 5 year plan of expanding our home furnishing and home decor resources and launching our gift presentation for the Western states. And so we are in sort of the exciting position of beginning to near full occupancy on our gift floors in particular. And we've had an exceptional cycle in terms of rounding out a number of different vertical categories and adding depth and complexity to the resources that you'll find in each of those categories. So it's a very exciting time if you're a gift buyer or if you're a home furnishings buyer that buys across the gift channel. There's really a lot to see and explore at this market.
Okay. Now what about visually? Because I know a few showrooms have done some overhauls to sort of look a little bit more like a retail store. Do you want to talk a little about the look and the design of the showrooms?
Sure, absolutely. It's a great place to be from our perspective. When we were launching the new market, we helped a lot of our vendors to present themselves. We provided some basic build outs so that they could really establish themselves in the marketplace, which was still growing and evolving. But now that we are so established and the market is beginning to really return dividends, those vendors are now beginning to reinvest in their showrooms and really up the ante, if you will, and make their presentations even more dramatic. And then I think, to your point, what we're beginning to see is vendors are beginning to embrace the cross-category merchandising concept, that sort of omni-channel concept. And so as they diversify their assortment, instead of presenting different subcategories very separately and uniquely, they are weaving them together. And that really tells a story. It's a story that speaks to the consumer, and it's a story that retailers can embrace as well. It will help them to sell through the lifestyle channel more effectively.
Great, yeah. And then finally, I know everyone's curious about if there's a gift category that's really booming this season or expanding. What sort of gift category are you seeing?
Yeah, I mean, I don't pretend to be a trend expert by any stretch. What I do is pay a lot of attention to those that are. But when we look at where the growth is occurring, gourmet housewares continues to be one of our strongest categories with over 500 resources on campus.
Great.
Toy and children's products are growing tremendously, 200 plus resources. And then artisanal continues to be a very, very strong concept, I think, that's becoming very mainstream for retailers.
Good to hear.
So we see a lot of growth there as well.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. And
Happy
thank
to be
you
here.
all for joining us.